the kids have just been dropped off to school and we are going food shopping. Our first stop is the Nam De Moon International Farmers Market. So what I love the most about this store is that they have a variety of fresh and international foods. You're going to get Korean foods, African foods, Hispanic foods, foods from the Caribbean, so much variety. Everything is fresh, everything's authentic, and the prices are great. So food shopping for a large family 101, you want to go where the deals are and where the quality is. If you're like me, I've been cutting out the sugar from my kids' diets as far as the prepackaged sweets, the fruit snacks and all that good stuff, and replacing it with fruit and more healthier options for them to try and for them to experience. So if that is something that you are interested in doing for your family as well, the international market is definitely the place to go, because different cultures I've experienced have different ingredients which are a lot more healthier, as well as fruits that are a lot more reasonable. For example, these strawberries that are 99 cents for an entire container. Now, my 2-year-old will eat an entire container by herself, so I'm definitely going to grab a lot of these. And as you can see, very cost effective and a very healthy alternative to our typical snacks, pastries, pre-baked goods and things of that nature. So we just enjoy those things. I'm going to grab these grapefruits for breakfast as well. And as you can see, at $4 a bag, I'm not breaking the bank, and I have a healthier alternative for breakfast. Another place where the international markets really shine are the bulk produce. So you can see this big giant bag of spinach was $5. I grabbed some. What I'd like to do is break those down, and then I'll create maybe 4 or 5 meals out of one bag. And for $5 for 5 meals, you can't really beat it. Potatoes, $5 a sack. You get this 10-pound bag of potatoes. Like I said, again, the ingredients that you're gonna find here are not typical. So aloe goes a long way in our household. We use it for everything hair and skin related. We don't eat it, but it's one of those natural things you can find at the International Farmers Market. Lots of onions, bok choy, chives, fresh broccoli. These are all things that I prefer to eat fresh. Your local farmer's market is going to have those without the price of packaging and all the overhead. It's also fresh. It's going to be filled with more nutrients. And I mean, you really just can't beat it if you look at these prices. This is why we do our produce and our meats at the International Food Market. And as you can see, you can access any kind of pepper, any kind of herb you can think of here. It's really amazing. All right, so this is my favorite part of the shopping experience at the International Farmers Markets. It's the seafood section. I don't know what it is, but I guess it's maybe because I love seafood so much, but there's a variety and the biggest selection of whole fish, live lobster, live Dungeness crabs. Those are salmon heads, which is so cool, by the way. I don't know what they're used for, but I'm sure they're used for something. But they have all kinds of varieties of fish, shrimp, mussels, oysters, crawfish, crab, live and just served fresh like this. The coolest thing is that you can actually order your whole fish and they will fillet it and clean it and all that stuff for you right there before you leave the store. And I just thought that was amazing. So they also offer these frozen fish like this, which is just prepackaged from maybe a day or two before, so it's still fresh. And the tea is, I don't actually eat those fish. I use them to fertilize my garden and to feed my outside cat because she's just so awesome. So I like to reward her every now and then, but I can never find that at the normal grocery store, so I get them here. But as you can see, such a large selection, and that's another advantage of shopping at the International Grocery the International Farmers Market. So, and I'm gonna definitely get some of these salmon steaks. Salmon steaks I've never seen at the grocery store. I've seen the filet, you can get a big frozen one, but the steaks are so unique to the fresh grocery experience. So if you ever wanna get some salmon, I recommend getting it that way. It tastes amazing on the grill, just an FYI. But as you can see, they do offer frozen fresh things and the prices are pretty reasonable. Those are some crawfish, and those are some, I guess you can call them pomfret. I don't know how to say it. I'm not even gonna pretend, but it's fishes, y'all, and shrimps. So just an example of how cost effective it is to shop at the International Farmers Market versus the big store for your produce and for your meat. So this 3-pound bag of shrimp would have cost me easily $30 at the big box store, because I would have been paying for the packaging and the overhead and all that good stuff. Well, here I'm saving about $10 for the same amount of shrimp, and it's fresh, it's not frozen. So that's another advantage. And I know $10 doesn't sound like an entire lot of money, but it is when you are saving that on a couple different things in one trip. What I also love is that they sell beef whole. Beef is experiencing the most ridiculous price surge right now, and I'm seeing on the news that there may be shortages in the future. So what I like to do with my beef, instead of buying individual packages of steaks, I buy it whole and I fillet them myself, and we create our own packs of steaks, and we save a ton of money, which I'll tell you guys about it. But look at the price of this chicken bag. This is a bag of chicken legs. I believe it was less than $10. And the seasonings, guys, the seasonings at your local farmers markets or your international farmers markets are going to be fresh. They're going to be packaged just like that, and it's just an amazing experience because the taste is so much different than stuff that you're just going to buy from the aisle. I promise you, try it. Now this aisle right here, this keeps me in the cool mom category with my teenager. She loves all of the different types of the Korean noodles, the dumplings, the soups, and all those good things. She loves those. The International Farmers Market is gonna have such a variety. I'm not gonna pretend that I know what any of these packages say, but I know which brands she likes and which flavors, and you can see how much they cost here, much less than they do at the big box store. So I'd like to stock up on those here for her as well, and it keeps her acting nice to me. So we'll move on to sauces. Sometimes I like to pull a sauce and just look up a recipe and try something new, and me and the kids get a kick out of it. It's like a challenge. We try different things from different flavors and different cultures and try to just expand our palate. And so, like I said, you can find any kind of sauce that you need there. That was my balance for today, which is pretty good. I'm still on budget. I'm gonna head to my next location. And here we are at the magical place called Kroger's. Now my phone battery was getting a little low at this point, but I just wanted to show you guys how I discount shop at Kroger's. Lunch meats, $5. I don't order the big pounds because typically if I order a pound, it will sit in my refrigerator and go bad. So I like the smaller packages, and plus they're more cost effective. At $5, I can grab a couple of these. It's small enough to ensure that my kids are actually gonna eat them, and I save some money at the same time. So I'm happy about that. I also like to do a buy one, get one free. This is where the advantages of the big box stores actually do come in because of the bundle shopping. If you have a big family like me, the 3 for $5s, the 10 for $10s, the buy one, get one frees, they come in handy because they allow us to save but get more food for our money. And I don't play about that. I will 10 for 10 you down, okay, every month. I'm 10 for 10 on those cans, and I don't play about my cans. So here you'll see pretty much every vegetable, fruit, and their store brands. I don't mind that because Kroger has really high quality canned goods. And as you can see, my car's getting a little full. Now my phone is starting to die, so it's gonna pick back up here. We made it home, y'all. So we are home now, and this is my haul from today. As you can see, I've got my cans, my 10 for 10s, some of the stuff that I wasn't able to show on the camera because my phone died at the Kroger's, like I said. But you can see I did some 10 for 10 on condiments, ketchup, mustard, things of that nature. I also did 10 for 10 on pasta, which I like to stock up for, and it comes in really handy. Even if you're not a big pasta person, pasta is always a good go-to meal, especially if you have a big family, because it takes very little effort and it can stretch quite a while. So that's how I do my shopping, guys. That's how I feed my family of 7 on a budget of $600 per month. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'd be happy to get back to you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.